What's going on, everybody? This is your WOF Outlook and discussion for January 24th, 2023. And today, you guys, this is the day that the severe weather event is expected to unfold across the Gulf Coast here. And as you can see, the Storm Prediction Center is expecting an enhanced risk of severe weather from the mid to upper Texas coast across South Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and into parts of the extreme western Florida panhandle. This does include the Houston area, New Orleans, Ocean Springs, Mobile, Alabama, even up into parts of as far north as possibly Hattiesburg, Mississippi here. So yes, all tornado, wind, and hail will be a threat today here, particularly during the mid-morning, afternoon hours across the Texas coastal areas, and then across Louisiana, southern Mississippi, Alabama, and extreme western Florida panhandle in the evening to overnight hours. As we take a look at the water vapor imagery here, you can see we have the upper disturbance over northern New Mexico moving eastward across Texas here. We have the strong southwest flow here under it, undercutting it. And as this continues to move east and then starts to eject out east northeastward, is where does the split occur at between the southwest jet and the winds coming out of the lower levels with this system ejecting out of the northeast. Where that split occurs at is where the greatest chance of tornadoes will occur. Now, one saving grace here that could limit the tornado threat somewhat here is that the air mass is not modified enough here along the Gulf Coast states. So that should be a limiting factor in the tornado threat. But all in all, that threat is still there. But thankfully, it's probably not going to be as worse as it could be. So that's the blessing here. As we take a look at the European model here, valid for roughly this evening about 6 o'clock, you can see we have the upper system here over northeast Texas with the surface low here ejecting and racing out of East Texas across central Louisiana, heading towards western Mississippi. And as we check the forecast soundings here out of the New Orleans area, you can see that large curved hotographs here, which is indicative of a very conducive atmosphere and environment for strong supercells capable of producing tornadoes, but we do not have some of the other ingredients all into play here to really make this system pop off, which is a good thing. So as we continue, as we see here, the strong this evening, strong low level winds going to be coming up here. So our greatest threat for supercells will, I believe, will be between the 6 and 9 p.m. time frame before it mainly just cut off to being really strong damaging winds as the line of storms come through here between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. And as we take a look here, another look here at the timing of the system, as you can see here, we have the line of storms here with the main frontal system out to our west with discrete cells possibly forming out ahead of the system. And as we advance further along into time, this will be about 9 p.m. You can see the threat for supercells and discrete cells, if there will be any, is shifting to our east here or to our east here from southeast Louisiana, and our focus will then become the main line of storms with the front, which could have some very strong damaging winds with it as it passes through here between 10 and midnight here across southeast Louisiana, and then points further eastward along southern Mississippi, Alabama, and parts of the western Florida panhandle throughout the remainder of the nighttime hours. And as all of this severe weather shifts out of here, colder air will filter in on the backside of this. So please have your sweaters and jackets ready for Wednesday and Thursday as the colder air will be settling in behind this system. But first, we have to get through the severe aspect of this system. And again, here, as we take a look at the water vapor imagery, you can see the system here coming out of northern Mexico, West Texas here. And as it starts to eject east northeastward here, that split in the jet stream is what's going to cause and ignite these severe thunderstorms along the Gulf Coast. So if you know that you stay in an area that has been prone to tornadoes touching down over the last few years in this region, please be on the lookout at the sky this evening here across parts of South Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and the Florida Panhandle this evening overnight, and along the Texas coast here during the day. So that's going to be it for this video, you guys. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be safe, be careful, and I will come back to you guys later on for an update with this system. Thank you.